I put my disabled son in a residential facility so I can forget he exists. I'm not sorry. She said on Reddit, we were told when I was pregnant that he would have Down's syndrome. We could handle that, even if it was severe. It turned out he has a chromosome deletion. His disorder is kind of rare, so I won't post which specific one, but suffice to say he'll never be anything more than he is now. He doesn't appear to have any awareness, and never has. His eyes are locked in one position. He doesn't respond to noise, touch, or pain. He is total care. He is capable of nothing. He is tube-fed and on oxygen. He is in diapers and will be forever. He makes no sounds, no attempts to communicate. He never even really cried as a baby. He has never made an attempt to interact with anyone, or his environment. I'm not upset because I got a special needs / imperfect child. I feel the way I feel because this thing takes up 200% of my time and does nothing. I didn't get an imperfect child. I didn't get a child. He's had medical care get delayed because there's only one of me, and his brother is more critical. We do have a visiting home nurse, but only 20 hours a week, and we aren't eligible for more. I was starting law school. I gave up my dreams and my plan for my children for this potato. My older son can't do a lot of things he wants to do because of the younger need for care and appointments. I heard a sound. I went into younger son's room to check, thinking he had forgotten how to breathe again, and saw older son hitting him and screaming, "You're why I don't have a mother. You're why I don't have a father. You're why I can't have friends over. You're why I can't be in sports. I didn't ask for you and I hope you die." Instead of being horrified, I watched, and my younger son just did not react. No signs of pain or fear or upset. No reaction at all. He breathes, but he is not alive. He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know who older son is. He has no sense of self, life experience, or awareness of his surroundings. He doesn't need to be in my home. He doesn't know or care where he is. He is genetically my son, but he is not family. My previously abused, brain-damaged cat who can't walk straight has more personality and is far more lovable than my child. In fact, I was looking forward to raising a Downs baby, even one with severe impairments. For that reason, with disability can come gifts. This boy is not a gift. He is a genetic mistake. I probably should have miscarried and would have definitely terminated if I'd known he'd be like this. And the flip side is, if he has awareness, he's miserable, and there is nothing I can do. If he has likes and dislikes, no one knows what they are. If he is in pain, he can't tell anyone. If he wants anything, he can't communicate. If he is in pain, he can't tell anyone. He's had every imaginable therapy. Nothing has made a difference. He's already taken my husband and my son's father. He was working so much overtime to pay for the cucumber's care. For the experimental therapies, insurance wouldn't cover because this one was going to be the breakthrough. He was tired and defeated and disappointed. He sought counseling as well, but I don't think he could ever say the words. I don't want my son in my home either. He's ruined my older son. I was so wrapped up in the younger, I never realized how ignored and damaged he was. He lost his father too. I didn't just lose my husband. He is my priority, and now this malignant lump can be someone else's problem. At least they'll be paid a wage to care for him. At least they'll get a break from him when they punch out. I just want to never think of him again. And I'm not sorry. And for that, I'm sorry. Okay, so she calls him a potato. Says her brain-damaged cat has more personality than he does. Calls him a genetic mistake. And last but not least, a cucumber. Those were all very mean. How about this one? No signs of pain. He makes no sounds. Why don't you give him to a pedophile? It would be just like a sex doll. A child sex doll. Why don't you make him LGBTQ+? It'll be a 2-for-1. He'll be a drag kid along with drag syndrome, which is a real thing. Instead of complaining about a literal special needs child, your story about this child, maybe, just maybe, Washington will get a hold of the story, right? And maybe they could try and pass some legislation to provide funding for the scientific/medical community so they can find out how something like a chromosome deletion disorder, how is that able to happen? How did that come about? Not just the chromosome deletion disorder, just all types of sicknesses and imbalances that could occur in any baby. That's one thing I think we really have to look into, is fixing all the medically challenged American children/babies. Right now, we're funding Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, and Taiwan. We're giving all of those countries money. That should stop. And we should focus on America first. And part of America first means looking out for the medically challenged. That includes babies, American babies. And the American babies with the rare disorders are among the most vulnerable. Instead of bitching about it on Reddit, you should be down at the State House asking, why are we not funding this? A program to help the medically challenged babies delivered in hospitals.